Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.
Hello and welcome to Lessons in Marketing Excellence Season 7. I'm Kuri. After 6 successful years of partnership, the Hindustan Unilever Group and CNBC TV18 are back again with the biggest and most exciting marketing competition on campuses across India. The competition aims to put the spotlight on the young marketers of the country and provide them with an opportunity to solve real-life marketing challenges for companies. Let's take a look at how Hindustan Unilever is gearing up for this season.
HUL boasts of a sprawling state-of-the-art campus. The street is one of its highlights and is a perfect example of the work culture at HUL.
I'm standing here at the headquarters of Hindustan Unilever Limited at this place called The Street. And I'm with 2 management trainees from HUL. I have Vasudha and I have Ankur with me. And immediately I'm going to tell you, Ankur was also the winner of Lime Season 5. So Ankur, how does it feel to be back on Lime?
Absolutely fantastic, and let me tell you that it recreates the feeling that I felt at the stage when our team won the season 5 of Lime. Happy to be back on screen with the same kind of a feeling.
And you look way happier. What have you done since then in the last 2 years?
So it was last year that we won season 5, and since then I got an opportunity to join HUL. Last 1 year I've been training with HUL, and it's just last week that I've joined in my final role.
And we're already back with Lime and talking to you. Alright, I also have with me Vasudha. Vasudha, first thing I want to know, hi darling, tell me what is the vibe about Lime around campuses?
Lime is absolutely the most prestigious case study, case competition to be a part of. It's one of the biggest marketing case competitions that comes on campus, and people are just dying here and there to be a part of it and to, register themselves with the competition. So it's pretty huge.
Would you say it is the hugest, it's the biggest, it is the number 1 competition?
I would not have to exaggerate if I said that. It is the hugest marketing case competition on campus, yes.
Alright, so tell me, between the two of you, y'all have seen a lot of case study that we've done, of course, on Lime over the seasons. Is there a particular topic on which you wish there was a case study? I'll ask you one at a time. Tell me.
So I think a lot can be done around social issues, like one thought that was on my mind was a lot of food wastages happen in restaurants, in hotels. Can there be a supply chain reorganization wherein the hungry can be fed with the food that goes waste?
So a case study about a very noble cause, thank you. And let's hear what Vasudha has to say.
On a lighter note, I'd like to see how we can tackle transport in the Mumbai monsoon. It being my first Mumbai monsoon, so it's quite an experience.
And traffic is otherwise also quite a problem.
That is something that you can get used to. But the monsoons, no, not really. At least I haven't.
So you want a case study about the weather taking care of the traffic and vice versa. Okay, Ankur, what has been your favorite moment on Lime?
I think the grand finale. So if I tell in terms of my experience, in semi-finale we tied up at the 3rd place, and then it was quite a challenge, and we were not the favorites in the grand finale, but then we emerged out to be the national winners, and it was an electrifying moment at the stage when we received the check worth 10 lakhs and a Lenovo laptop, and goodies worth a lot.
Vasudha, do you wish you had been a part of Lime?
Yes, I do wish. But I was not around in the country, so I was on exchange, so I think that was a hard choice to make. Yeah.
We just spoke to one of the other management trainees before you, and he said that now in Lime we have incorporated some way that even the exchange program students can take part. So now you wish you were back.
Yes.
Alright, this was fun. Thank you so much, Vasudha, and thank you, Ankur. And Lime Season 7 is back. You're watching Lessons in Marketing Excellence Season 7. On the other side, we take you through the glorious journey of Lime through the years. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Lessons in Marketing Excellence Season 7. You're watching the Curtain Raiser episode. Lime is an outcome of a successful collaboration between India's biggest consumer goods company, Hindustan Unilever, and CNBC TV18. Teams from both companies put tremendous hard work and toil into making a show a success that it today is. Let's now hear from the big guns about the lessons they learned while making Lime a success.
Lessons in Marketing Excellence is a wonderful initiative. It's, I think, wonderful for the students because it gives them a platform to showcase their talent and try and put into practice everything that they've learnt in business school. From a company standpoint, it's excellent as well because it often gives companies the benefit of a fresh perspective, bright minds, talented minds, looking at problems that they're dealing with afresh, with no baggage, no history. And I think as a result of this, it's something that is beneficial to students, it's beneficial to industry as well.
Lessons in Marketing Excellence is a fabulous forum where budding marketing talent, they get an opportunity to showcase their talent, and the way we do this program is it's not about in a plain academic field. We give them live issues of national importance, and the marketing teams work on those to come out with creative solutions. Just to give you an example, last year in the final we had Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Before that we had how does the election commission help run free and fair elections. I remember that we had a case on the unique identity, then it was on Indian Railways, then it was on affordable housing. So all through the 6 years, we have picked up big issues and we have had the best possible budding marketing talent in the country work on addressing and coming out with creative and innovative solutions. So it's a big, from various dimensions, it has huge benefit. There's benefit for the talent, it gives them a platform, and for us and the country at large, it gives us an opportunity to get the benefit of great young minds coming together and coming up with innovative solutions.
Lime was born in 2009. Prior to that, HUL used to run a campus case study challenge called Predictions. And when we were discussing internally about how can we make predictions bigger, at that point of time we had a conversation with CNBC, and somehow two and two fused together and Lime was born. The idea was always about creating something, rather basically creating a marketing flagship program on campus. We were very keen to give back to campuses and really grow marketing talent, identify, find and pick the best marketing talent. And with CNBC there was a very natural partnership that came because we got the visibility, we got the execution muscle that CNBC brought, as well as the relationship with all the other corporates, with the government, that's really helped make Lime what it is today.
What I would like to see is cases and answers which incorporate the changes in the environment. For example, I would like to see a lot more use of digital than we've ever had. Today's environment allows it, and if you have a marketing plan which sort of skirts around digital, I'll be disappointed. I would like to see in almost any sector the use of digital intensively.
Lime has come a long way since its conception in 2008. The competition today stands as the most popular marketing challenge show across campuses in India. Every year, Lime comes up with innovative and relevant themes which are an integral part of the series. The theme for this season is Digitizing India, the changing face of business. Here's the process that unfolds as we go from campus to campus to look for the best marketing talents.
The Lime team opens up its Facebook page for online registrations from students from the top 12 colleges in the country. These include the 5 IIMs: Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta, Indore and Kozhikode. Also SP Jain, JBIMS and NITI from Mumbai, FMS Delhi, XLRI Jamshedpur and ISB Hyderabad. Students must form teams of 3 to participate in the competition.
We moved Lime to being a completely social media led property simply because when we met campus students, they told us, look, we don't have time to read a newspaper, we don't have time to watch TV. here's what we do all day. We spend all our days, what we can do is we do find time to check each other out on Facebook to see what's happening, and we use Facebook as our media source. And we said, look, if they're on Facebook, Lime has to be on Facebook. Yeah, I think we have to find a way of continuing to leverage the social ecosystem, and I think it has to now go beyond Facebook. So whether it's Twitter, it's YouTube, I think there's a lot of stuff that we can do. We've now started live casting it on YouTube as well. So I think we need to keep finding a way of broadening our audience, broadening our reach, and continuing to find new ways of engaging with students. But the reality is, the simple mission for Lime has to be where students are, we will be there. And I think that's the philosophy with which we take everything.
The whole process is very easy. You need to just register on the Lime 7 app, Lime 7 now, and you will get a username, password which will be emailed to you. That username and password is then used once we release case studies on the app. So which will be obviously mentioned on the Lime page, on the Unilever Diaries page. After that, they have to download the case study, which will be in PDF format, and we'll give them a time period of a week or a couple of weeks for them to come up with the solutions which they can give via PowerPoint, normal Word file, or a video, or they can send all three. That is then uploaded by them, and the judges, the jury, they go through all those and select the top three, who then have a TIFF on campus to see who wins and goes on to the next round.
Next, the release of case studies on Facebook for the campus rounds. Each team must submit their presentation for the case study within 7 to 10 days on the Facebook page. A faculty representative from the student campus and the HUL team then sifts through the various presentations and picks out the top 2 teams from each campus. The 2 teams then face off at the campus round.
The students have become more conscious about the fact that anything that is a very broad suggestion is not going to be taken by the jury members. They better be very specific. And I think what I'd really like to say is most of the solutions have become measurable. So the whole thinking process has gone towards measuring whatever they are recommending.
This gives them an opportunity to not only deal with real life case situations, but also gives them an opportunity to see how they are pitched against other B schools. And the second thing is that HUL Lime has got its own visibility and credibility, and students may like to use them as a platform for their furtherment later on.
The case studies for the campus round are provided by various companies and brands partnering Lime each year.
I remember doing a campus round with a Clear Trip 2 years ago, and the CEO of Clear Trip was like, wow, there are things that I can take to my business tomorrow and start doing. One of the Lime ideas found its way to the railway budget. On UIDAI, I remember Nandan Nilekani even shot a soundbite for us in year 2, where he clearly said that there was stuff that left him saying, for instance, the need to build a brand around what became Aadhaar. I think that clarity really sharply came from Lime, and I think Lime has bequeathed a fair number of good ideas that people have found useful and worked with.
Lime has always partnered with leading brands for the campus round case study challenges. Eminent personalities have graced the jury panel of campus rounds throughout the 6 seasons.
Problem for Domino's, alienation because it's a new food, or is it value for money? What is the bigger problem?
It's time for a short break. You're watching Lime 7, the curtain raiser episode. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You're watching the curtain raiser episode of Lime 7. The next stage on Lime is the wildcard round, inviting entries from colleges and universities across the country.
A case study on a Unilever brand is released on Facebook for teams to work on. The jury from HUL then sifts through the various entries and picks out the top 9 teams to face off on a wildcard special episode.
He's so closely associated with Daisy, so...
Why not get Shah Rukh Khan or Aishwarya Bachchan? Why do you want
Why not get the Bachchan family?
The whole family will buy.
Feels actually a bit numb initially because all of us couldn't believe that we were shortlisted for Lime. It was a very different feeling compared to, we have tried for other competitions also, we have got shortlisted in that, but Lime is something else.
So this somehow gives us the motivation to, apply all our brains into coming up with something wacky or something which, these guys might not have heard of.
This is an industry where people are using stuff from the industry but are still unaware about the industry. And also getting information was extremely difficult because it is a growing market but it's not yet there. So yes, it was extremely challenging to understand how people think. Indian mentality has always been unique. So to understand that unique mentality, yes, that was the biggest challenge.
Only 3 teams move on to the semi-final stage from here.
LIME stands for Lessons in Marketing Excellence. As a major in marketing, there is no bigger opportunity.
We are competing with the finest schools, these schools in this country, and winning it would be of great pride and honor.
Being shortlisted in LIME was probably the most happiest moment of my life, and yes, the winning line would mean world to me.
Why would I have Lipton iced tea? Why wouldn't I have beer?
Lipton iced tea is something that you can have daily. Beer or a carbonated drink or an energy bull is not something that you can have daily.
Why?
That working for a marketing case study, especially for a FMCG major like HUL, which is like the market leader in India, it was like one of the biggest opportunity that we could get in our MBA curriculum.
We thought it was a fantastic opportunity to bring our different experience and knowledge and new learning from the school all together to solve totally different problem for a totally different market. That was our main motivation for entering this.
I did not see a mention of that anywhere. In fact, I saw but it was quite generic. It was a repetition of what was given in the case.
I think the 12 campuses that we do campus rounds in have always given us great energy and just the sheer breadth of participation from teams has just been fantastic. In the wildcard round, on the other hand, you see a lot more hunger. You see a real zest to break through and sort of be amongst the top. To be one of the 3 teams that makes it through to the semi-finals, and indeed if they can to the finals, I think that's so I think each brings their own element of uniqueness to the LIME pot, and I think the more the merrier.
That's all we have on this episode of Lessons in Marketing Excellence Season 7 Curtain Raiser. In the next episode, we showcase the elements that lead up to the grand finale and give you a glimpse into what's in store for Season 7. Till then, from the entire team, many thanks for watching.
Focus, ideate, innovate, enable.